So you already know about Uber, Airbnb, and Spotify, too, so you've probably seen us explore this sharing economy. It's about trading ownership for access, and it includes some of today's most successful and disruptive startups. These are companies with a global annual revenue of $15 billion as of 2013. Wow. Sales are expected to reach more than 20 times that in the next decade. Vanita Nair is here with a woman stitching together her own success, you could say. Vanita, good morning.
Good morning. Christine Hunsaker helped lead two tech startups until they were bought by Yahoo and Facebook. Now she hopes to disrupt the $1.4 trillion apparel industry with Gwynnie Bee. It is a subscription service renting everyday clothes to women, sizes 10 to 32. I'm surprised by how many prints there are.
I mean, that's perfect for rental, right? So you're always going to kind of buy and own your basics and your staples. For rental, you want those things that you wear once or twice that are really noticeable, that are more statement.
Despite her knowledge of a woman's wardrobe, CEO Christine Hunsaker is the first to tell you she's never really been interested in fashion. She started Gwynnie Bee, which now operates out of this 150,000 square foot facility in Ohio after studying the numbers.
If you look at it simply from a financial perspective or from a business perspective, you've got 75% of the adult female population is size 10 or above. 67% is size 14 or above. And traditional retail has ignored and systematically underserved these women.
When she started the company 5 years ago, Hunsaker ran it out of her Manhattan apartment. The steps of her staircase doubled as workspace. Her dining room was the company's warehouse.
Were you nervous, though? I mean, I think some people might say a formal dress is one thing, everyday clothing is a little ew.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think that was our biggest concern. There's this whole issue of will people rent clothing? When you take a look and step back and say, Airbnb, you're renting your bed. You could get no more of an intimate place than the bed in your home or sleeping in a stranger's bed.
And other companies are getting into the business of renting clothes and accessories.
The sharing economy began as something that millennials did. But it's actually a big part of the economy right now.
Jason Tanz, editor-at-large at Wired, says technology is driving cultural change.
We are seeing a big shift between buying something once to paying a subscription fee to access a whole category of things.
As her company has grown, Hunsaker has developed her own methods for quality control. That includes washing, drying, and pressing each garment, and inspecting it at least 3 times before it's packaged.
Or we're looking for any kind of defects, holes, rips, snags, things like that, anything that didn't get out in the cleaning process. So every single garment is gone through, as you can see.
She's smelling it, too.
Yeah, absolutely. The clothing has to come in pristine condition, like new.
We wanted to test that, so we set up an account and randomly ordered some clothes. They arrived looking and smelling new.
If you're renting, you only access it when you need it, and then everyone else can access it as well. You're splitting the cost amidst a lot of different customers. So in a lot of ways, it's a lot more efficient.
I think you've got an entire generation of people growing up now that are all about smarter utilization and looking at how can I make my dollar stretch further for experiences and less for things.
So far, Hunsaker says they've shipped more than 3 million boxes, but she's pushing for more.
Where do you want it to be?
We want it to be a place where managing a rotating wardrobe is actually the way the majority of people interact with clothing.
The most popular subscription plan charges $79 a month to rent 3 items at a time. And as with so many of these startups, they're really listening to what consumers want. So they told me that in addition to buying plus-size clothes, they now have their own designers. So if there's a gap in the collection where women are saying, we want that, we can't find it, they'll design it for them.
And if they love it, can they buy it?
They can. Yeah, they have that option. So it's a really well thought out business.
How do they make it seem new when it arrives in the box?
I like that too. Yeah.
You know, it really is incredible how much time and energy they spend on that. And that's why she said I didn't want to outsource the cleaning. She created her own processes, the wet cleaning and the dry cleaning, that's all proprietary.
Go, Christine.
I know,
Very
it's
smart
brilliant.
cookie.
It's a really
I love
brilliant
looking
idea.
at the earlier pictures of how she started to where she is now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
just an
her.
impressive woman.
Yeah, I think so. She's
Thank
on
you.
to something.
Thank you, Vanita.